Welcome back, Bellevue Elementary. We are excited to have your children back in our school and do what we love, teach. Hindsight is definitely 2020, and our 2020-21 school year is going to be like no other. So let's make it the best it can be. We have the best community of faculty, students, parents, and volunteers. Our faculty and staff are dedicated. We have a supportive school community council and PTA, and we have school students who work hard to be kind, safe, and responsible. Please join our PTA. They support many of our school operations and are truly the heart of our school. Our school community council is comprised of parents just like you. We meet monthly and make decisions to establish our school land trust plan and school improvement plan. We will be sending home a form for you to join and send back to school by Friday, September 4th. Many of our faculty will be familiar to you. We have many faces returning this year. We also have a couple new kindergarten teachers, Miss Guile and Mrs. Riley. New to our special ed, we have our psychologist, who is Miss Kaylee Brennan. We have a new speech language pathologist, who is Miss Celeste Hook. Miss Cariso will be joining us as a social worker. Many of our support staff will be returning as well. However, we do have a new achievement coach, Miss Tuckett. We are looking for some behavior assistants, a new booster tech for Playworks, some paraeducators, and copy and recess assistants. If you are interested, please contact our office. At Bellevue, we strive to educate the whole child. We utilize restorative practices, morning meeting. Our social skills curriculum is second step, and we focus on high-yielding strategies from Hattie, Fisher, and Fry. Be in the know. We share weekly communication through Skylar, Peach Jar, Mustang Mail, teacher newsletters, as well as our social media and school website. I want to share with you some things that are new to us this year and our school repopulating plan. At Bellevue, our school expectations include being kind, safe, and responsible throughout the school, as well as with our interactions with others. Upon arrival, our goal is to greet every child every day with a smile. Supervision before school begins at 8:40, and students should be here prior to the welcome bell at 8:55. If your child arrives after 9 o'clock a.m., they must check in at the office. Some things new to our plan is that we will have a staggered start, and students, teachers, parents are expected to check their students' temperature daily before arriving to school. Our staggered start is alphabets A through H will arrive at 8:40, I through O at 8:45, P through Z at 8:50. All parents should remain in their vehicles, and children will have face coverings as they exit their vehicles and arrive on campus. We ask that children go to their designated spots outside of their grade level doors. And on our first day, we will have every teacher outside directing the students where to go so they will know where to line up. We'll have children sanitize upon their entrance into the school. And something new to this is that we will start serving breakfast at 8:30 this year. Dismissal will begin at 3:30 and 11:40 for our morning kindergarten. Supervision will end at 3:50. At 3:50, we'll have students come to the office to contact their parents. We do have 2 early release days in addition to our Friday early release, and those are the 2 Thursdays of parent-teacher conferences. On these days, school is dismissed at 1:55 and 11:40 for our morning kindergarten. Students will be called to their buses beginning at 3:30, and that will be childcare as well as school buses. And at 3:35, the remaining students will go out to their spots and wait until parents arrive. We will have a label in your car, and your students will bring those home on the first day so that we know what grade and their last name, and the teacher at the crosswalk will call those students as you come to the crosswalk. Our walkers will be asked to leave promptly after school. Parents will remain in their vehicles in the pickup and drop-off lane east of the crosswalk, and there is no parking west of the crosswalk to ensure the flow of traffic. Students need to be escorted by an adult to the patron parking lots. All students who ride buses will line up on the bus zone, and the teacher on duty will help them get to their buses. Students eating breakfast will enter the breakfast doors on the north side of the school by the bike corral, and again beginning at 8:30 when supervision is provided. Students arriving to school who are not eating breakfast will follow that staggered schedule. In our classrooms, teachers will talk more about this, but we will do our best to limit exposure, use a lot of hand washing and sanitizing, physical distancing when we can, and adults and children are always expected to wear face coverings inside the building unless they're eating. Again, only one grade level will be in the cafeteria at a time. We will encourage hand sanitizing and washing before and after eating, and children are expected to wear face coverings not while eating, but while they're in the cafeteria. And each student will have a designated spot in the cafeteria or an assigned seat in the cafeteria. Please remember to send your students food in a disposable bag. That will also limit our exposure in the cafeteria. Parents are asked to send items that their children can open themselves. In our hallways, we have designated areas for walking on the right side of the hallway, and we've completed a boundary down the middle. We have designated stop signs so that students will know where to stop while walking through the halls in large groups in their line of their class. Children are expected to wear their face coverings while in the restroom. We have a lot of different signs reminding them the proper techniques for washing hands, at least 20 seconds to do that. And our custodians will be frequently cleaning the restrooms throughout the day. Each grade level will have recess on their designated playground, and we will have routines and procedures for different activities throughout the playground. Any assembly that we have will be held over our BVTV, that's our broadcast that will stream into classrooms, and only essential guests and visitors will be allowed in the school at this time to limit our exposure to other adults in the building. We have a designated health room, and we'll be following the guidelines by our school nurses, and we will follow and protect the rights of our students. We know that this is going to be a trying year, and the adults must ensure that they set the example for the children, both at home and in school. And so let's remember that together we can do hard things. We look forward to a wonderful year at Bellevue. Again, thank you for sharing your children with us. It is our #1 priority to ensure their safety, and we appreciate your continued feedback and support to make sure that we are doing everything we can to ensure your children's safety.